Hello everyone, welcome back to the Essential SQL series. Today we are going to learn about case expressions. Now these case expressions are used when you want to segregate the data or apply certain conditions and give an output. So if you read the definition, the case expression goes through conditions and return a value when the first condition is met. Similarly, if first is not met, it will go through 2, 3 and so on. And if no conditions are true, it returns the value in the else clause. The syntax of this looks like select case. Case is a keyword. When, and you can specify conditions similar to where condition. Then if the condition is met, what should be the output? If you want to specify multiple conditions, you can use condition 2, 3 and etc. And at the end, if none of the conditions are met, you can use the else statement and result. And do not forget to use the end keyword. Now let's take a look at this in practice. So first, let's look at this. In this statement, what we are doing is for each billing country, we are trying to specify what region they belong to. So what we are saying is, if a billing country is among US, Canada, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, it will belong to Americas region. When it belongs to India or Australia, we will put them under Asia Pacific. Otherwise, we'll put everything else under Europe. Then we'll also look at total. If the value is less than or equal to 5, it will be going under a bucket 0 to 5. If it is greater than 5 but less than 10, it will go to 5 to 10. However, we have not used between condition here because if it is greater than 5 only, then it will go from one case condition to the other one. Similarly, if it is between 10 to 25, then it will go to C. Otherwise, it will simply go to D, and we are saying everything greater than 25 is being clubbed here. Now let's execute this and see the output. So you can see Germany, Norway, Belgium all belong to Europe, Canada, USA, Americas, and so on. India and Asia Pacific. We can also see total and the respective bucket based on the value. And you can see 8.91 lies between 5 and 10, 3.96 between 0 to 5 and so on. So now you might be wondering, if I want to do further aggregation on this like a pivot, what can we do? So let's take a look at the second statement here. We are doing a group by, and instead of using country name, we are going to see how many invoices fall under certain buckets. So the case statement here remains the same. It's just that instead of using billing country and total, we are removing that and you're using a count of total directly. And since we have to group the data, we are using a group by statement, and the case conditions are used exactly as they were in the select statement. So when I execute this, you will see the number of rows is comparatively very less. It will say for Americas under 0 to 5, if there are any, what are the count. So if there is nothing in D bucket, you can see for Americas there is no D bucket. That way the data is now more like a pivot format, wherein you can see aggregation into 3 different regions. Under each region, what are the buckets, and under each of those bucket, what are the counts. So this case statement is very useful when you're working with large data and you want to apply certain conditions, not only for bucketing but other calculations as well. So I recommend you practice this well and see if you can come up with some other scenarios and get a fair understanding of this. Keep learning. That's it for the video. Thank you.